So I think that every time we are present in a stressful moment, we, first of all, like, people respond to us in a different way, right? They respond to us as someone who is confident and powerful. Our behavior is reinforced within the self, right? So we feel ourselves behaving in a different way, and it changes our self-concept. And over time, incrementally, those things just build upon themselves. So you get, I think, really big changes in the long run by just, nudging yourself forward a little bit every time toward presence, and allowing yourself to be totally imperfect, but knowing that this time it was a little bit easier than the last time. It eventually becomes reinforced through various mechanisms. And then, 6 months later, you find that you are a person you always wanted to be. And I think people are surprised by that when they get there. And it's partly because they didn't have some huge, concrete, long-term goal and have to do a million steps in between. All they focused on was the next moment, working on the next moment, doing the next moment a little bit better, being a little bit more present. And eventually, you get there. One of my favorite teachers, I was asking her once, when did she realize she was a great teacher? And she said, well, I knew I was competent, and every time I went in to teach, I tried to, engage with them a little bit more, but there was a moment where I realized that I was no longer thinking about what they were thinking of me. I was thinking about what they were thinking, and that was the moment, right? So I truly was present, but it was by pushing myself every time to be a little bit more engaged, to the point where I was no longer worried about what they thought of me.